Well, good evening, everybody. Yes, I am sitting on the floor. That's very true. That's what I'm doing here. If you want a special friend, here is my rubber chicken. Yes, I got him when I was 16, and I found it incredibly hilarious. Anyways, so that's completely side note of what I was actually going to talk about. I went to uh, the store today. This is the first time I had been to the store since like this whole thingy started with the social distancing and whatever else. I've been good for food for a while. Anyways, I'm running low, so I decided to go. Oh, there's that light there. Okay, here we go. So anyways, so that was an experience and a half. It was definitely interesting. There wasn't a long lineup. I was thinking there was going to be a honking long lineup. There was only about 5 people waiting outside. I was probably about the fifth, and it didn't take that long to get into the store. So yes, as you walk in, like I already had seen online, that there's arrows on the ground of where to walk, and suddenly things start to get just a little bit weird. Like, people, they're giving you the evil eye if you get a little too close to them, or if you even think about going the wrong way on like the opposite way of which way the arrows are pointing. Um, there was a point where a gentleman who was looking at the stuff in the aisle was taking quite a bit of time, and there was a lineup behind me of people waiting for him to move forward in the aisle. And he said, "Oh, do you want to go? You can pass me." I said, "Oh, sure." So I went around and ended up being a little less than 2 feet apart. And I looked back. No one else was like gonna consider passing him, and they were giving me this look like, "How dare you?" I don't like. They gave me the eye. They were not impressed that I went around this gentleman where there was maybe like a 1 meter um, distance instead of a 2 meter. And then the other thing is that's really weird that's happening there is it's quiet, which is nice, but it's weird. Like, if you talk to somebody, they look at you like you're gonna give me coronavirus because you've talked to me. Well, maybe not quite that bad, but they kind of like still. There's no talking. You can't talk to them. I talked to one lady, and I think she was going faster with her cart in front of me, like, you know, to try to get away from me. Shopping was a weird experience. And the other thing, it's like as soon as you walk into the shopping mall, your throat closes up. You cannot breathe. You have to cough and you have to sneeze. All day, you're fine. You were fine all day. But as soon as you enter that place, it's like, bam! Like, you feel sick. And suddenly, you have to cough. And you're like, do not cough, do not cough, do not cough. Which makes it harder not to cough and makes you want to cough more. Anyway, that was my shopping experience. Then when I came home, I kind of went nutso on the disinfecting. I disinfected everything, each single box and container, except for the ones that don't expire. Those ones I put aside so they can just sit there for a few days so I don't have to waste my time cleaning them. But I bought a lot of things, so that was a lot of disinfecting. I'm pretty sure that my neighbors must watch me like a television show.